Tank Davis versus Pitbull Cruz rematch. That's a great fight because if Tank dominates Pitbull, then he could kind of erase the fight with him and Lamont because Lamont just fought Pitbull. So if Tank dominates Pitbull, he can say, look, Lamont struggled with this dude. I beat him twice. So he could use that fight to get out of rematching Lamont if he performs well. If he has a close fight with Pitbull, they probably still going to give it to him because his name is Tank Davis. But the fans are going to be calling for that rematch with Roach, or they probably going to be calling for a trilogy with Pitbull. Now, if Pitbull actually wins the fight against Tank, which is highly unlikely due to Tank's footwork and overall boxing ability, they're going to have to fight 3 times, but still puts Lamont on the back burner. And they got Lamont fighting William Zepeda. I expect Lamont to dominate Zepeda. Remember, Zepeda went 24 rounds. He went 24 rounds with old buddy. I can't think of his name right now. Tevin Farmer. I had to pause the video and think. I had to think about it. Take a second. Ting. Matter of fact. It's like no. But Tevin Farmer, he fights in that slick style, that American black style. Roach, he does what Tevin Farmer does on a sharper, playing field, or at a higher level, I should say. So he's probably going to drop William Zepeda at different times. Zepeda going to be rushing forward, getting dropped, getting popped, getting countered. And that's just going to be that, bro. I mean, Zepeda is just one of them dudes where he's tough, but the skill level, he's always going to be a contender, or he's never going to really beat that slick counter-punching style with his style because he doesn't have enough elements to his pressure game like Julio Cesar Chavez or somebody of that nature. So long story short, Zepeda going to get his ass handed to him, man. But the thing that I like about Zepeda is that he comes to fight, right? We seen him give Shakur some trouble. Of course, Shakur fought a crowd-pleasing style. We know Roach is always crowd-pleasing because Roach, he's not just going to move around for 12 rounds. He's just not going to do that. He does his best work in the pocket. He does his best work when he's hunting the guy down, when he's moving forward. That's why Roach made the adjustment after getting the knockdown against Pitbull where he fought Pitbull toe-to-toe. And then the fight changed. After 6 rounds, Pitbull was shot. He was tired. He was fatigued because he's not used to that. He's not used to somebody meeting him early in the center of that ring. And that's what Lamont is going to do to Zepeda. He's going to counter that man. He's going to throw a bunch of short shots, short hooks, and short straight shots. And, of course, work those long jabs and long straight rights. And he's just going to win the night. Do I see Tank and Lamont ever fighting again? Honestly, no. In today's era, people don't like rematches because you may beat somebody once, but to beat them twice, that means you're really, really a bad boy. That's why Floyd, he rematched Mike Don, he rematched Castillo. Ali, he didn't rematch Foreman because he didn't think he would win the rematch. He went through so much trouble the first time. He didn't think he would be able to win the rematch. But I give Tank his credit because he's actually rematching Pitbull. I went back and rewatched that fight and did a breakdown on YouTube. Tank took so much punishment to the hips, to the kidneys, to the glutes, no diddy, to the legs. Pitbull was hitting him anywhere that was open. He wasn't just like hitting him in the stomach and the face like most fighters. This man hit him in the kidneys deliberately, on purpose. Hit him in the hip, hit him in the leg on purpose. And he was still landing head shots and regular body shots as well. So after watching the fight, I'm like, no wonder Tank don't want to fight this man again. Man probably was pissing blood after the first fight. And Pitbull, he throws hard power punch combinations, like wide looping shots, and he throws them in combination. So even if you duck 1 or 2, he's going to hit you with the third one or the fourth one or the 5th one. And then after he lands or after he misses, he's going to put his hands up to block whatever counter you have coming, stay low, and come back with another wide shot. He also likes to do this split stance jump. So he's a small man, but he'll split his legs and just throw a wide shot from any range or any distance. And if you miss the first one, once again, he's coming with another one, another one, another one. So he's a wrecking ball or a bowling ball type of an opponent. Anybody who get in there with him, no matter what level they are, they're going to know they was in a fight. They're going to feel him. And Tank felt him the first time. So it's like the fact that Tank is supposed to rematch him, I tip my head off to Tank. Like, a lot of guys wouldn't do that. But the rematch that I think everybody really want to see is Tank and Roach. That was the first time where it looked like Tank was in there with somebody who had just as much skills as him or more skills than him. And things got interesting. I think in the 7th and 8th round, Tank was visibly hurt. One of the rounds he had to hold. The other round he got rocked back, stumbled. I never seen that happen before, man. Tank has some of the best punch resistance in all of boxing. You know, naturally. Like, he's naturally gifted with a hard cranium, strong body, and just a tough mind once the bell rings. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. It's a very interesting development. They say they all supposed to be on the same card. Who knows? I mean, shit. The way the country going, man, we don't know if it's going to be a card. We don't know if you're going to be able to play we don't know if you're going to be able to play a game of spades. So we don't know what card is going to be here in a couple of months, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think.